Hello, Manoj. Thank you so much for joining this session with me.
Hi,
So we
Anuj.
working. Hello, hello. So we have been working from last couple of months, and I've been implementing and helping you with your business and the foundation system. So this session is all about sharing your experience. How was your experience working with me, and what changes have you noticed? So that's what we are going to discuss. And what changes have you noticed in your business? All right. So before we get into it, like, why don't you go ahead and give a brief introduction about you and to the viewers and who are watching these video. So please go ahead, Manoj.
Yes. So currently, I'm positioned as Mind Simplifier, and I'm helping startup founders to improve their productivity so that they can achieve their goals faster. And also, they should be like more fulfilled, more happy. It shouldn't be stressed the way it is currently. So that is where I'm focused. And since last 3 years, I have been into this coaching industry.
Okay, okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Manoj. So before you share your experience of working with me, I would love to know like what were the challenges you were facing, Manoj, before we started working together. So you said you were there working for last 2 to 3 years in this field, right? So in the last 2 years, like what challenges have you been facing in your business, Manoj?
Yeah. So like I was also facing the very common challenge which most of the startup founders face, which is not getting enough clients, not getting enough leads. So I was trying different things, but I was not reaching to my goals. I was not achieving the monetization targets. So that is the main challenge which I was focusing, and I was looking for the solutions like how can I increase number of clients, how can I reach to more people.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Like the clients and the leads, these are the number one challenge, every every business face, and that's what's the major focus is. So I would love to know, like what are the different things that you have tried before reaching out to me. So can you share more about that?
Yeah. So I tried like conducting webinars. I also tried using Facebook ads for my webinars. Then I also tried through content also, organic ways also. I was creating content onto all the platforms. That also I was trying to get like some organic leads. And then I tried like WhatsApp class also. So I was looking for different solutions. And then I was trying those things for my business also. So these are the major things which I tried.
Okay, okay. So talking about the webinars are very popular way we see, people do the business. So can you share more about it, like how exactly you were doing the webinars and what you were doing inside that?
Yeah, so like I was running Facebook ads, and from there I was getting the people registrations for my webinar, and then I was delivering like 3 hours of live session. But the challenge I was facing there is not getting enough people closing. So it may be because of I was not getting the right set of target audience. So they were not able to connect, and closing was not happening in the webinars. So that was one challenge.
Hmm. And like, what was the ticket size you were selling on the webinar that you were trying to close, Manoj?
So at that time, for 3 months, I was charging around 10,000.
For 3 months, 10,000.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And like any reason like why people were not coming or you're not able to close them, even though you were doing the webinars and conducting those? Like, what were the reason do you think?
Yeah. Uh, I'm not very clear, but like it may be because they were not the right set of target audience, because they were coming through ads. So I don't know from which background they are coming. So that may be one challenge in terms of targeting through ads.
Could be, could be. And coming to then you tried organic content posting, correct? Through that, you tried getting the leads. So like how many leads you were generating and what were the challenges you were facing over there, Manoj?
Yeah. So through organic also, I was not getting enough leads. So uh, and I was focusing more through Facebook ads. I was creating content also. Some leads I was getting through advertisement webinar, but through organic, I was hardly getting any leads.
Okay, okay. And like how you were feeling, like you were trying so many things, Facebook ads, webinars, and organic content posting. I know which was not easy doing all these things, and still you're not getting the lead. So how were you feeling and how was it impacting you, Manoj?
Yeah, so like what I'm doing, like helping people, especially startup founders, to grow their business by being more productive. This is a challenge which I have also faced, and this is very close to my heart. This is what I'm passionate about, and I have things which has worked for me, which has helped me. I want to share that with the world, but still I was not able to deliver that. I was not able to reach to the people. So that was not a good feeling. Like you have something, you can help others, but you are not able to do that just because you are not able to reach the people. So I was into that zone. Like I so want to do this, but I'm not able to
Hmm.
reach the people, connect with them. So I was into that zone.
Correct. I understand. I can completely understand that feeling. So, do you mind sharing like what have you tried to overcome this challenge? Like apart from this, like did you try learning about the business marketing side of it? So, what have you tried in terms of increasing your knowledge? To overcome these challenges.
Yeah. So like I was attending programs of different coaches and mentors. Some of the famous coaches and mentors, like I used to see the ads, and then I used to join their programs and implement things from there, whatever I was learning from there in terms of running the ads, WhatsApp class, all these things I was learning and trying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. But still you're not getting the results. So do you mind sharing like how much totally you have invested in the last 2 years before we start working together, Manoj, all together?
It's multiple lakhs.
Multiple lakhs. Okay, okay. Get it. All right. Perfect. So now let's talk about like what was your experience, working with me? Like, and before that, I would love to know like what really inspired you to reach out to me and start working with me. Like, I'm not even creating the ads and promoting myself on the ads part, so what made you reach out to me, Manoj?
Yeah, so like through a common reference, I got to know about you that this is how you are helping people who are starting the business. And I was looking for the solution. I was trying things, it was not working. So I was already looking for the solution. And then I got to know that you are also helping people with this. So then I reached out to you and we had the conversation.
Perfect. And just curious, like you have already tried multiple solutions in the past, some of the big coaches, mentors. So what made you trust over me and invest? Okay, let me try this person now. Like from where did you get that trust? I want to know that.
Yeah. So one thing is like you earlier also you had worked with some of the clients which you told me about, so that also helped me to have that trust that this is something you have done, this is something you have helped others also, and I can also benefit from that. And also like during our conversation you mentioned about zero equity partner, so that is something which I really felt connected, that I want someone who can be with me as a partner in each and everything. We can discuss things together. We can bring different ideas. So that is something which really connected with me, having that approach.
Okay, okay, perfect. Thanks for sharing, Manoj. So now let's talk about like how was your overall experience? So for the past couple of months, we are working together on this business, and we are kind of literally building it from scratch, right? So like, how was your experience working with me, and what difference did you notice overall, Manoj? I would love to know your experience on that.
Yeah. So to start with, like one most important thing which I experienced working with you is in terms of accountability. So like every week we are meeting, you are helping me to implement new things. We are discussing also like whatever I'm implementing, how it is going. So in terms of having that weekly accountability in those discussions, that is something which has really helped me. And then your focus on getting organic leads, not through spending money in the ads, but how can someone, especially who is in an initial stage, get leads through organic ways. So that is something which has really helped me. And also the way you helped me to understand the market, doing the market research, doing the market survey, connecting with the audience, uh, that really played important role in my journey to understand what exactly people want.
Hmm.
I've been listening about this a lot through different places that sell what people want.
Hmm.
How
Hmm.
to know that? So that is something also maybe I was lacking. I didn't do market research that deeply. So that
Hmm.
is I did in this journey with you. And because of that, I was able to clearly understand, okay, this is something people are missing. This is exactly what they want. And
Hmm.
once I started bringing those things in my content, in my offer also, so that helped me to connect with right set of target audience, attract them, and then get convergence clients also.
Hmm. Perfect. Thanks for sharing that. And you have highlighted a very important and crucial point, right? So we get to listen this a lot, like, okay, you have to give what market wants and understand your audience, right? All these things. But somewhere, like when it comes to implementation, we are completely blinded. Correct? Is that something happening with you as well, like past 2 years, like how exactly to implement it? Because you have been trying to create organic content before, right? So why it worked this time? Like, why do you think it worked this time?
Yeah. So I think the thing which really helped is our weekly goals, weekly accountability. Because what happens is earlier also I was trying different things, but maybe I was not going into deep.
Hmm. Hmm.
Earlier also I had some idea about the market, but
Hmm.
wasn't deep enough to understand the exact thing. So
Hmm.
with what helped me is like sometimes I used to get confused. Okay, is this something which is working? Is this something which will work? But you
Hmm.
push me, go deep, do it more, and then
Hmm.
you understand.
Hmm.
Doing something deeply for enough time, that is something what I think produces results. So this
Hmm.
like
Yeah, perfect. Like I understand, like accountability is what you need because it is a long-term game, right? You can't expect result in a week and couple of weeks, and that's what mistake people make. So accountability is one thing, but when you say like I help you go deep, so can you share more about it? Like what do you mean by deep exactly? Like what was the difference?
yeah,
Manoj?
like when we are trying different things in business, sometimes you get this feel, okay, maybe this is something is not working, right? But when in that time, like when someone comes as an expert and tells you this will work, like do it in this way, this is something you can refine, this is how you can go deep, so that helps. So I think that is what has worked.
Hmm. Great, great. And like one of the things which I have noticed in the market is that people tend to focus a lot into, like what kind of tools they should use and what kind of marketing hacks or what kind of gimmicks they should use. Like I have seen, you must be also seeing that, okay, should I use high ticket funnel? Should I do webinar funnel like you also used to do? So can you share about your experience? Like, what is the right approach? Like, do you think these things work, or should we focus on something else, which is more like fundamental? Like in your experience, like what do you feel, Manoj?
So, like I have also been working with the founders, and I have also helping them to implement things. So one clear gap is like lack of implementation. Nowadays,
Hmm.
there is no lack of information. There is so much of information. All the knowledge is there. But what people miss is in terms of implementation. Doing
Hmm.
implementation in right way and going deep, not just at the surface level.
Hmm.
Are creating the content, but it creates a whole lot of difference when you have some deep insights and then you share that content. Then people connects.
Hmm.
Keep sharing surface level content, but that doesn't work.
Hmm.
So implementing anything in the right way and going deep into that, so that helps.
Hmm.
And that is something everyone, like I also talk about this, focus on the implementation. That is what is missing.
Implementation and the right implementation. Like you have to do the things in the right way. Like I know many people, they are creating content, right? But do you think Chat GPT content will work to attract the leads and the clients?
No, not at all.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's what I talk about. Like people look for these kind of hacks a lot. Like, okay, Chat GPT is the new thing in the market. These tools are the new thing in the market. Like how much did we focus on the tools part? Right? How much did we focus on the funnels part? How much did we focus on different funnels? Almost nothing, right? We majorly focus on the fundamentals, and that's how it got us the result. So perfect. Thanks for sharing that. So now let's talk about some tangible results. So what are the clear benefits that you're able to see right now in your business, Manoj? Could you please share that with the viewers?
Yeah. So, like in the field I was working on in terms of productivity, so many times earlier also, when I was trying to communicate this, people were not connecting because I was not able to talk about something tangible. So
Mhm.
while going deep into the market research part, this is something I was able to crack. Like this is in terms of tangible result which I can give to them. So that
Mhm.
helped create offer which is very tangible.
Mhm.
So that is helping me to close people get clients because they are able to see the clear tangible things. So that is one thing which has helped me in this. And then in terms of outreach, especially we have been focusing on LinkedIn. So through LinkedIn, how can we get leads in an organic way through outreach, right?
Hmm.
They're also like you have helped me to refine how we can do the outreach in the right way. How can we find the right target audience, and that is helping me to get the leads. And in terms of content, also like what kind of content works, especially content which is more of insights, right? Something people are experiencing and they can connect with that. So
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
sharing that kind of content has helped me a lot to get uh, like connect with the people. Like I'm getting so much responses from the people that the content is connecting with them. In people are engaging with the content also, and because of that, it is reaching to more people also. And like the biggest thing is uh, getting leads who are unknown to you. Earlier,
Hmm.
also I was having clients, but somewhere they were from the known circle. But getting inbound leads, like people are reaching out to you that can you help me with this, who are unknown to you. And then I also got international client. So like these are some results which has really helped me getting these kind of clients. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how does it make you feel like when you see that your content is creating the impact and people who are like sitting thousands of kilometers away, like in an international boundary, they are reaching out to you for the help. So how does that feel to you, Manoj?
It's really great, and it gives the confidence that this is something which is working. Now it's only the matter of scaling it to the next level. But I,
Hmm.
whatever I'm doing in terms of offer, my content, outreach, all these things are working.
Hmm. Perfect, perfect. And one more thing I want to discuss with you, like how much you were charging before, Manoj?
Yeah. So as I shared, like for 3 months earlier, I was charging 10,000 for 3 months.
For 3 months. And how much are you charging now?
Now it's 60,000.
60,000 you are charging, which is almost 6 times you have increased. Wonderful, wonderful. So I see, like the biggest problem people face is they are afraid to charge high ticket. They are afraid to increase their price. So earlier you were charging 10,000 rupees and you were hardly getting the clients. And now you're almost 6 times increase the price, which is to 60,000, and now you're getting more clients. So like how does that happening, Manoj? Like what made you to increase the price? If you could share more about it, like regarding offers and high ticket charging.
Yeah. So it's only the matter of our beliefs. So somewhere I was having that limiting thing. Because of that, I was not charging enough. But you helped me to break from that gradually, step by step. And also, like how can, in terms of creating offer also, when I understood people in my market research, then I was able to add more things in my delivery also. So that also helped me to improve the value. And now when I am helping people, they are getting the results. So that also helped me to get the confidence. Okay, this is something which is valuable. So beliefs and value. So these are the two things which help me to increase.
Perfect, perfect. So you mean like you have broken your limiting belief? And I remember like when we increased the price to like 15,000 a month, I think we started with that, and then we increased it to 20,000 a month, which is like 60,000. And now like how much are we planning to charge going ahead, Manoj?
Yeah.
Like
So next target is like to take it 80,000 and then 1 lakh.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So good to know that. And like these are the business benefits that you have got, right? I also want to know like what are some of the personal benefits that you have felt in terms of your skills development, in terms of the mindset. Like one thing you said that you have broken that limiting belief that you're having regarding charging, right? What else have you felt the transformation by in these couple of months of working together?
So now I'm like more clear. Uh, like how is exactly to build the business, how exactly to take it to the next level also, especially in the organic way. So those things I have implemented, and it is clear to me, so that gives me the confidence. So especially like the thing you are focusing on the foundation. So now I know that I have a strong foundation and I can keep building on to that. So having clarity, confidence, and building that strong foundation, so that is something which has helped me.
Perfect, perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Manoj, for sharing your insight. So one last thing, like, there are many coaches out there who have been trying a lot of things, even trying the content on LinkedIn on a different platform, but they're not able to grow. So what is the message that you want to give to them? Like, what is the guidance that you want to give to them through this platform? Like, what they need to do going ahead? So that they can also start seeing a similar result in terms of their branding, in terms of leads and clients. So what would you like to suggest them, Manoj?
So I will say like focus on the implementation, identify the ways like how can you implement things, who can help you with the implementation, and especially if you can get one-to-one support, that really helps. Like when someone can hold you accountable, someone can you guide in the right directions when you are confused and help you to go deep into things. Otherwise, when we do things on our own, then we do things at a surface level. But with some guidance from someone expert, you can go deep and then you can really benefit from the implementation. So focus on the implementation and one-to-one support handholding.
Perfect, perfect. So you're here, Manoj, guys. Like, this is what you need to do, right? You need to focus more on building your foundation than these random marketing hacks or the gimmicks, and you need more accountability, and that's how you're going to get the results. So thank you so much, Manoj, for sharing your wonderful experience with us, and looking forward to growing your business many more, and as well as your personal brand. So all right, thank you, Manoj.
Thank you for all your support. It has been a great experience with you.
Pleasure, pleasure. Thank you so much, Manoj.